The path that leads to truth is littered with the bodies of the ignorant. Miyamoto Musashi. And my friends, we want you to find your way to the truth and not be one of those ignorant. Those are the people that don't tune in each and every day. Don't practice 10 to 15 minutes. Do all the practice trades they can. Take all the classes that we offer. Do everything that you need to do over time to master these charts, because I tell you, one of the most important things I believe you can do each and every day is to follow your favorite stocks, your ETFs, to train every day, to practice trade, to learn by doing, because that's the way you master this. There is no magic other than perseverance. Let's jump into these charts. We see everything up for the day except Bitcoin. And we've got some great directional probabilities clicking in here as we move along. And of course, this market keeps going up. You guys that join me each and every day, you know what I say. As long as the government keeps pumping money into the market, keeps inflating the currency, real things such as your real property, such as commodities, such as stocks, that is, companies, the equity in companies, it will continue to inflate if just by the fact that they keep inflating the money supply. So you need, again, to watch, learn. At some point, I have a feeling, I just have a feeling because I've seen it in the past, they're going to cut the legs out from under you and all of this is going to go down. Just watch, wait and see. Follow these charts with us, but right now, the getting's good. And again, remember, we're not a stock calling, Bitcoin, gold, bond calling service. We are what? We're an education firm. I want you to practice trade with us. Let's talk about where we are first with the S&P 500 up 0.53%. We saw where the high was last week at 659.11. This week, 660.104. Again, banging up for the day 0.53%. You can see our trend line. We are decently above it on the weekly, the half day, and the 2-day. And again, this latest 2-day candle, it is just the first day of it. We have another day to go. We can see the volume looks okay there. Look at it on the half day, average in the morning and the afternoon. Again, 4 more days to go. And our percentage, both our directional probability and backtest accuracy, are looking great. Patreon members, we've already emailed it out to you and uploaded it at the Patreon page. That is both your 5-day plus ETF training analysis and execution plan for the S&P 500, NASDAQ 100, 20-year U.S. government bonds, gold, and the Bitcoin ETF that we track, HODL, along with the trade execution summary grid for Tuesday, the 16th of September. Let's move on to the NASDAQ 100 up even higher, 0.86%, high, moving up higher. You know, volumes just starting off, volumes okay on the 2-day. Not so much. I mean, we can see weak volume in the morning and the afternoon. We'll see if we can reach the average on that 2-day chart tomorrow. It's interesting with the volume in the S&P 500, but low volume in the NASDAQ, but again, still moving up. So we are long, not as long, directional probability-wise and backtest accuracy-wise as the S&P 500, but we are long that is bullish on the NASDAQ as well, even more so on the S&P. What about bonds? Bonds up 0.23%. And again, we are long on bonds. We're not reaching the high of last week yet, I don't think. Let's just tune in there and see. High last week was 90.48. This week, 90.46. So 2 cents off, but it is, again, up for the day 0.23%. We can see the volume is weak on both the half day and the 2-day. We'll see how much more bonds have to run. Gold, 1.04%. Man, let's see what our high was last week. It was 338.31, 339.28. Again, up 1.04%. And I'll tell you this, our directional probability is the highest, as is the backtest accuracy of all 5 of the ETFs that we are charting. Gold is looking brilliant. Okay, we'll continue to track it as things move along. But man, you remember, guys, all those weeks where gold was down a couple of weeks, up for 3 weeks, down a week, up a week, then sideways for 2 weeks. But man, when it started moving on the 25th of August that week, it has just continued to move on up. It's beautiful. Lastly, we'll take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin, all of our ETFs are bullish. They are all moving up. Of them, Bitcoin is the weakest, and you know it has been weak. It was weak last week, but it is trying. It is trying to move up. We're going into the 4th 2-day candle. We can see where things moved up strong on Friday and then backing off today down 1.36%. We are still bullish on Bitcoin. This is only the 2nd week after 3 down weeks, and we shall continue to wait, watch, and see. We've not hit the high of last week yet. Again, it is weak. It is the weakest of all of our long positions. But nonetheless, it is trying to move up. And of course, we explain that to you. For those of you who are Patreon members and do get our analysis each and every day, we give you the prediction with the price direction for the next 5 to 7 days on Bitcoin, along with, of course, the other 4 ETFs that we track. The best trade entry point, the most strategic profit exit point, the expected price move, and why, the backtest accuracy results, and why, the key Heikin-Ashi candlestick patterns, and the clear and concise trade execution instructions for your practice trade. That's what you get, my friends. Again, if you want to support us and help underwrite the cost of the channel, become a Patreon supporter at any of the 3 levels. God bless, my friends. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth.